So many of us are looking to become thought leaders and seen as the subject matter expert that we are. One of the great ways to do this is to be a guest on a podcast that is in your industry. But so many of us don't know where to begin. Well, I'm going to show you a quick little tip on how to find podcasts in your industry and then how to use LinkedIn to get in front of the hosts to throw your name in the ring to be a guest on their show. If you simply Google iTunes podcast list, you're going to end up at this page. And this is a list of every podcast on iTunes. So what you want to do is find your little niche. So if you're in business, maybe here I'm going to click on marketing. Once I click through that, look at the enormous list of podcasts that are in my niche. So I'm going to look through here and let's say personal branding. So if I want to look at what that podcast is, that's great. I can see it's Mike Kim, Brand You Personal Branding. So from LinkedIn, I'm going to either paste the name of Mike's company. I may even type in his name in the front of that. And I'm going to hit enter. This is going to give me, yep, there he is, Mike, right here. I'm going to open up his profile on a new link. I'm going to learn about him. I'm going to listen to a few of his podcasts, or at least pieces of his podcast. Reach out with a connection request. Mike, really enjoyed listening to some of your podcasts, especially this particular episode, right? You can relate to that. So, I do a little bit of branding myself, and I'd love to throw my hat in the ring to be a guest. Let's connect, and I can share some additional information with you. Once you connect, you can send him some links to other podcasts, talk a little bit about the topics, and ask him if he'd be willing to set up a quick little call to explore whether or not being a guest on his podcast would make sense. So go ahead and try this. It's a great way to really start promoting yourself as that subject matter expert.